from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Here's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
An inside give to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And the Packer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Makes the score, Packers 14, Saints nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline,
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. To try here for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Packers 21, Saints nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, The open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Murray now on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, and to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And he'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Pickett. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossen. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26.
A gain of 14. First down, Packers.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On the counter, here's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Packers 28, Saints 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He finds Douglas complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On first and 10, here's Murray. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. George Pickens, 34 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Saints 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines glowing for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming out here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Pickett to throw on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw again on second down. Pickett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. Looking deep downfield. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
First down, Murray. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
He's going to let it go again. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 27, Murray. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. 14 yards that time for number 14. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the draw, it's Harris. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's good for the Saints.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. This is Harris on the draw. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. It's brought in by Harris. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
Got a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Murray now. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pickett sets up play action. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 and 3rd down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up the little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Murray now on 1st down. He's got this to Pickens. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Shotgun now from Murray. And this one too low. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. This one swung out here to Jones. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. We'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Saints 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Complete to Chig Okonkwo. A gain of a yard.
Throwing again on second down. Murray.
The 30-yard line.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's going, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The Packers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Complete to Jones. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Now Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Saints will have the football back. In motion right here comes Johnson. Murray now on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Murray now to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Keion Crossen. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to Jacob Cutler. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll roll him out right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And he's going to fall on this one himself. So a bit of a weird ending for sure, but they will indeed come up short as this game is over. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.